Hey everybody, this is John from Red Relics, and today we're going to be looking at some really interesting little clips that I've taken off of various eBay Facebook groups that I belong to. Some of these made me chuckle, some of these are just really funny to read, trying to understand buying from the buyer's point of view. And we're going to jump right into this. This first image that we have here is this Naruto hoodie, and the person apparently was upset with the cost of shipping. They said that it was going to cost more to ship than to buy. And obviously, this person is a buyer and they have not shipped anything lately, because if they did, they would definitely know that it would probably cost more to actually ship this item than it would for them to buy it. So that's pretty crazy. The next item that we have here is a person that says, "Hi, payment for this item will be made on 5/10/2022 after 11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Thanks. Can you please make sure your account is not set up to automatically cancel unpaid orders? Here are the directions. First, go to My eBay and select the Accounts tab. Under Selling, pick Selling Preferences, select All Listings, and then Preferences for items awaiting payment, and then Edit. Select Return Preferences, and they go on to tell them how to turn that off. The seller says, "I'm sorry, but I have a 4-day wait, and then it gets canceled and relisted. I can relist it at buy it now, and then you can purchase when funds are available." And the person's reply is, "Bitch." Like, what would you do in a situation like that? Like, I would automatically cancel that item. There is no way that I'm going to complete this transaction. I'm going to cancel it, and that person is going to go to the My Blog Bidders list so quickly that their head would spin. That is absolutely deplorable behavior. You do not call people that name, and it is absolutely horrible. Okay, guys, the next item that we have here is $120, what looks to be a camcorder, not like recorder, but like the silver round object that you put into the gumball machine. It says, "I believe this is the type of camcorder I am looking for digital hi8 tapes. If this is the correct one, I will also purchase the Square Trade Protection Plan." Okay. "If it is not the correct one, I would return it the same day I received it." No, you would not, because I would take you right over to my block bidders list, where I would archive your name with all of the other winners who have ever sent me a message threatening returns before you actually bought the item. So yeah, you would not be buying anything from me. It would all go back. You would go to my block bidders list so fast you wouldn't even know you were on it until you tried to buy it. It says, "Will you lower the shipping cost on this or refund the difference back to me? It will not cost this much to ship. Please let me know, as I want to buy this, but the shipping is too high. Thanks, Larry." Well, Larry, I'm going to tell you, buddy. The shipping on all of these items to me is too high. I can definitely tell you that I think that we are seeing a lot of price increases in the world of shipping, and if you want it, then you will have to pay that shipping price. It says, "I received the mugs. I will be rating you bad for not following my instructions. I have purchased over 230 mugs from eBay, and 1/3 of the multiple orders come in damaged. I stated I only wanted one of the mugs for the full price of both because I had the other, and that multiplies, and that multiples come damaged. You shipped both with just 2 layers of thin, small bubble wrap around each, and the two mugs were touching each other." Oh my gosh, they were touching. "I have been getting crushed boxes with holes in them. I got lucky here. You can't provide the service that your customers ask for. You should not be in the business." So apparently this person ordered 2 mugs. They only wanted one, and the person still sent both of the mugs because they bought both of them. So, like, I could see that if they did not send both of the mugs, that I could clearly understand that they would probably, like, I mean, you could be running the risk of the person being, "Where's my other mug at?" They threaten negative feedback. Both of the mugs get there. There's absolutely nothing wrong with the mugs, but they're still going to leave a negative feedback because they as the seller did not follow the instructions of the buyer. You know what? I can tell you, buyers, don't buy nothing from me and give me an instruction list. I have sold over $1 million on eBay. We have shipped probably 50 or 60,000 items. I do not need anyone to tell me how to ship items on eBay. I'm quite proficient at it by now. It says, hello, I am very interested by the number 50, but I'm located in France and shipping prices plus fees are way too expensive. Is there a way to make scans of it for me? Thanks a lot. Have a great day. This person was wanting to buy a book, a thick book, but they did not want to pay the shipping, so they asked the person to scan it for them. Like, what nerve? Like, they weren't even going to buy the item. They just wanted them to scan it and send it to them. It says, I would accept. It says, when are you eating that extra? Well, when you're eating that extra $4, I hope you choke on it. That was a message from a buyer to a potential buyer to a seller who turned down their offer. I wouldn't accept a $16 offer on my $25 item. I countered with 20 and won't budge on 20. This was her response. Amazing that people will say behind anonymity of their screen. I reported them, but people are getting more and more disgusting online. Joke on it. $4. Oh my gosh, that's absolutely insane. People are just so freaking mean. Okay, I sold a lot of 10-pound wheat pennies for $130. This is great. The buyer pays and I ship them the coins. 2 days after getting them, he sends me a message about how he is unhappy with them, stating there are many duplicate dates, okay, in the lot, which, yes, there are many coins with the same date, since we are talking about a 40-year time span when they were in production. He then said he would be returning them to me, which was all fine with me, but he never opened a return case with me, but instead went ahead and returned it without going through eBay. I was completely surprised when I got the return package back, since I wasn't expecting to get one, but there are 3 concerns I have. 1, the buyer didn't say he was returning the coins to me, which he did, but he did it outside of eBay. 2, when the coins were delivered to me, it was outside of the 30-day return window. But 3, according to the tracking on the label, the coins were mailed out during the 30-day window. Since the buyer didn't follow the correct process of returning the items back to me, and since I only found out about the return after the 30-day window, do I have to refund the buyer? Edit, I weighed them. There should have been 10 pounds. What I was delivered was 7.8 pounds, so the buyer didn't even return them in the entirety. So my current stance is I shouldn't refund them till they return the rest of my items, and it wasn't 5,000 pennies. It was 10 pounds of pennies. So this person bought pennies, searched them, stole the pennies that they want, sent back the pennies that they didn't want, and did it all outside of the return process on eBay, and I'm guessing is out the money. They did get some pennies. They got, I guess, what, 2.2 pounds of pennies. So there you go. That sounds fair to me. I don't know. I do not know. This is crazy here. It says, Dear eBay, customer only has 22 feedback. Why do you allow this trash? Then tell us to do feedback revisions and not care or read. Report button does nothing. Probably goes to another person who doesn't speak English at eBay. This person only left neutral and negative feedback. I checked their feedback, and they never left a positive feedback for anyone. And some of these feedback are just crazy, like the first one. I just hope it will work. Can't say anything yet because I haven't received it yet. Hope it's not a tiny, tiny little thing. A negative feedback. Can't say anything because I haven't received it yet. I ordered the blue inside pocket kitten. They sent me a white and pink black cover. You can't even see the kitten. It was not what I was expecting. They fooled me big time. The one I have is ugly. Not happy with this item. I haven't received the item yet. This person, I could not get the name, but they would have went right to my block bidders list. That's a travesty. That's insane. eBay, You can do better. You should block people like this. Okay, guys, here we go. One sold item this week, and then it's not a rant. It made my blood boil because cleaning the items thoroughly, testing and packing are my top priorities. Sometimes we need to just laugh about it and just I laugh about it. I might just be a little passive aggressive, but we will see. It says, "How are you? You said you tested it, which requires a game. Do you have any? Do you have games then? Can you please consider adding a few in for us to get us started? We love horror, puzzle, adventure, and fighting games. Please wrap each piece individually in very thick bubble wrap and use styrofoam peanuts in the box at the bottom, sides, and top. The handlers are a bit rough these days. Unfortunately, the order is appreciated. Debbie." This person bought a video game console and then had the audacity to ask for free video games and gave specifically what type of video games that they like. Hey, you know what I'm going to say? I mean, what harm does it in asking? Because most likely, people are going to think to themselves, well, if I don't send a free video game or two, they're going to leave me negative feedback. So, I mean, this person's just playing the game, but they spent $160 on a Sega Dreamcast. Absolutely insane. Okay, it says, "I sold a big antique 14-karat gold cross for $900. Buyers paid and I upgraded shipping to priority signature confirmation and insurance. I packed it well in a flat rate small priority box. I taped the box all the way around, front and sides. The buyer gets the box and claims the cross was not in the box. He opens a case and tells eBay he received an empty box. eBay made him file a police report and sided with him, refunding his money from my account. I appealed and lost. I had to file an insurance claim to get my money, so the buyer has my cross for free." And that's the problem with selling high dollar gold merchandise on eBay. I could definitely tell people that if you are going to sell that kind of item on eBay, you are probably way better off to maybe film yourself like packaging the item. And don't package it so well that they throw the item. Like, this could have been a situation where the person might have just threw the cross out. I mean, it could have been wrapped up in a piece of paper and he threw it away. Who knows? But this is that sucks. Okay, it says, "Here is what just happened to me on a return. I sold an RCA multi-directional flat TV antenna for $15. The buyer requested refund, saying that he decided not to buy it now, so I'm messaging him to send it back. Then I would refund him. I got the package today, and it was just a ripped box with a few phone adapters and not even the item I sold him. I contacted eBay, and first they said since I was a top seller, I would only have to issue half of the refund, and they would cover the rest. I told them no way I would issue any refund, and they assured me I wouldn't get any dings for not refunding. My question is, what does he gain by doing this? Attached are the pictures he sent me." Absolutely a horrible buyer. Shame on you. I hope your TV breaks. That's just absolutely horrible. Okay, guys, so that's the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you do, go down below and let me know that you enjoyed this type of video. I enjoy it because I think that it helps let people know that they're not in it alone, that there are bad buyers out there, but a lot of these are just the exception and they're not the rule. But what do you think? Nevertheless, give me a comment down below and let me know what was your favorite or least favorite scammer / bad buyer. If you would, go down and hit that thumbs up and maybe even give us a subscribe if you like the content on the channel. We appreciate you guys for watching, and as always, have a good day and God bless.